Chapter 3, Ashen Roads. Kaito followed the masked figure out of the crater and into the wasteland beyond. The world stretched endlessly around them, blackened hills, broken ruins jutting from the earth like bones, and rivers of molten stone that pulsed dimly beneath the cracked surface. The twin moons had shifted, now casting opposing shadows across the plain. Nothing moved. Not even the wind. "How long have you been watching me?" Kaito asked, after what felt like an hour of silent walking. The figure didn't stop. "Since before you were born." "That's not creepy at all." "You misunderstand. We do not choose the warden. The warden chooses the world." Kaito frowned. "No. I didn't choose any of this. Not consciously. But the gate only opens to those who have already begun to break." He almost stopped walking. "Break?" The figure nodded once. "You, who feel your life lacks weight. Who walks among a world of reflections and never sees himself. You were already drifting. This world did not summon you, it merely caught you." Kaito clenched his fists. "You think that makes it better?" "No," the figure said. "It makes it real." Ahead, the road widened into a jagged path between two cliffs. In the distance, flickering lights danced like will-o'-the-wisps, torches, maybe, or fires. Civilization. Kaito's eyes narrowed. "Where are we going?" "To the last city," the figure replied. "The bastion of Emberglass. One of the few places untouched by the hollowing." "And then what?" "Then, we begin." They reached the outskirts of the city as the twin moons reached their zenith. Emberglass wasn't a city in the traditional sense. It looked like a fortress carved into the bones of a dead mountain, with spires rising like claws and shimmering wards humming in the air above it. The gates were massive, 20 feet tall, lined with obsidian metal and etched in glowing script. As they approached, a horn sounded from the ramparts. "Traveler," a voice called. "State your name and your intent." The figure stepped forward. "I am the archivist. I bring the warden." A pause. Then murmurs from unseen sentries. "Impossible," the voice said. "Then open your eyes," the archivist said. Kaito stepped beside them, unsure what to expect. Arrows. More cryptic riddles. Instead, the gates groaned open. Guards in ash-gray armor stood at attention, their eyes wide behind visors. People gathered behind them, men and women in tattered robes, children peeking from behind cloaks, elders leaning on staves. All of them stared at Kaito. Someone whispered, "The warden." He shifted uncomfortably. "I'm not some chosen hero. I don't know what I'm doing." A guard stepped forward, his expression unreadable. Then he knelt. One by one, the others followed. Kaito stood in the open gate, hundreds of eyes fixed on him, and felt the weight settle on his shoulders. Not a sword, not a blade, but expectation. Hope. Desperation. He wanted to run. Instead, he said, "Take me to someone who can explain what the hell is happening." They led him to a cathedral at the city's heart, an enormous structure built around a crystal tree, its limbs petrified and glowing faintly with shifting colors. Inside, the air shimmered with magic that smelled of thunder and snow. A woman waited at the altar. She wore no armor, no crown, just a simple robe and a pendant in the shape of a broken sun. Her hair was white, her eyes gold, and she studied Kaito like a scientist inspecting an ancient relic. "So," she said at last, her voice soft but laced with steel. "The warden has returned." Kaito crossed his arms. "I'm getting really tired of people calling me that." "You'll get used to it," she replied. "Or you'll die." Encouraging. She approached, examining the faint brand still glowing on his chest through his shirt. Her eyes narrowed. "The mark is unstable. You've barely survived the crossing. The old power hasn't settled. You could fracture at any time. Kaito stepped back. Okay, what does that mean? It means, the woman said, you're a bomb wrapped in skin. And if we don't help you control it, you're going to tear a hole in the world.